What's going on, everybody? Today we're unboxing the brand new and first ever lifestyle model and sneaker release by Allyson Felix's brand Saysh. So before we get started, just so you're aware, the first 3 colorways sold out in white, black, and blue on Saysh's website. They were a pre-order. However, I would encourage you to shop Athleta for their exclusive colorway for the Saysh One. It's priced at $150 and it's in women's sizing. So men, that's your cue to size up 1.5. We've done it forever. We've had to size down 1.5 to fit into men's sneakers. So guys, if you want to support, you can absolutely still do so. Also address just one thing, because I know you may be curious, like you have tons of Nikes behind you and you even have a Nike tattoo, but you are in full support of Allyson and Saysh. How is that possible? It's actually quite easily possible. See, Allyson did something that I think a lot more people should do in their everyday life. She held someone she supported and was aligned to accountable. That's exactly what real alignment in a real relationship should be. You are able to hold someone accountable when they're in the wrong and they can absolutely do better and be better. That's what she did when she took a stand, not only for herself, but for women and mothers, and especially women under Nike for track and field, and the protection and security provided once they chose to have children. That's what she did. I 100% support and respect that. It does not mean that you have to then denounce the entire brand because she has an insane sneaker collection. I don't think she went and discarded all of that. She made the choice that was right for her, and I 100% support it, just like a lot of you do. So I am fully under the understanding that you can support her, support Saysh, support Nike, and respect them for changing the ways in which they should have changed. And I thank her again for being the spark for that. Today, I'm super excited to unbox with you the brand new Saysh One, the very first lifestyle model by the brand. As you can see, Saysh is printed on the exterior on the side of the box. And then also in a repeat pattern on the back, and you will also find this on the insole of the sneaker, which we'll see later on. On the label, you'll see Saysh One as well as size referencing, and the colorway we'll unbox today is white. There were 3 original colorways for the pre-order and then an exclusive colorway for Athleta. Accompanying the sneaker is a very nice dust bag. Again, this is something we only see usually with collaborations by the larger brands, so I applaud Saysh for including this. On one side, you'll find the Saysh logo, and on the other, you'll find Saysh written out. Hopefully, this is a cue larger brands can take for overall presentation and value added to the sneaker. Now, the paper plays a part and tells a story from the designer's perspective, and we'll get into that, but let's finally take a look at the sneaker. And here we have it, the brand new Saysh One in all white. Now, if you weren't aware, the actual design of the shoe is inspired by the flow of the track, but also of a wrap dress. And that's the story the paper tells for the sneaker. So here we'll see sketches of early designs and just different iterations that ran through Natalie's mind, the designer, as the Saysh One came to life. I love being taken on this journey. It's something we don't get with a lot of sneakers. The form of the Saysh One is inspired by the lines of a wrap dress, which creates an undeniably feminine shape through a flowing design that every woman knows is flattering and chic for the everyday. The drapes of a wrap dress are also reminiscent of Allyson's place of work, the lines that denote a running track. We arrived at a design that appropriately bridges the worlds of the professional and the casual, a sneaker to accompany us whenever, wherever. Underpinning that, the Saysh One offers the support we need while maintaining an elegant silhouette with a sculptural heel piece that both fits the female foot and is fitting of her lifestyle. I got some insight from Natalie Candrian on the sneaker itself. So for the upper materials, the forefoot is a jacquard knit one-piece creole and a one-piece molded heel. You're able to clearly see the inspiration for the wrap dress around the front toe box as it fades into the medial and lateral side of the sneaker. I absolutely love the detailing on the back. It's tonal but still stands out. A top-down view here of the sneaker you can see leading up to the Saysh branding on the tag. Now, it looks a little different in terms of the flash, but it is a true lighter blue, similar to what you see here on the insole and for the box. And again, there's that pattern I spoke of that is very similar to the box itself. Now, this may be my all-time favorite element of the sneaker. Designed for women by women, paying respect to the designer Natalie Candrian, developed by the Tiffany Beers, inspired by Allyson Felix. The heel or underfoot actually features a horseshoe-like design software. It's meant to provide additional cushioning. So as the ball of your heel lands centered and allows for the foam ring around it to splay out, it will soften your ride. I appreciate respect being paid to all women involved in the design of the Saysh One. So thank you, Natalie. Thank you, Tiffany. And always thank you, Allyson, for inspiring the Saysh One.
I surround my soul with the positivity. That's why I don't worry about the things that I don't see. Yeah. These days I don't worry about much. I think we should have some more fun. I still dream about the days when we were young. I'll take a hit and still think.
What's going on, everybody? It's your girl TJ back with another video. Talks with TJ, aka TJ2 Swoosh T Yeezy MA2 TJ. Thank you again so much for tuning in to another video, and this is a very special video. Now, no, it may not hold the hype and the anticipation of a lot of collaborations coming out, but to me, it's just as important. And I spoke on that in the first video that really highlighted the existence of Saysh launching on the market and also the Saysh One that would soon follow. So I'll make sure to provide the link below for that. But again, I said this was important in 3 major ways. And just to reiterate those again, I think this was major for sports, for women, and for Black business, because this is a Black-owned company. This is a woman-owned company. So keep that in mind. Saysh started by Allyson Felix, but also at the helm, her brother Wes, and then so many other people involved to make this what it has become. And it's an athlete-owned business, but I think with her, you know, at the forefront of this and in charge, it means changes that should happen for other brands, for women especially in sports. It can happen at the start, not down the line. And that's the value, that's the power that she now holds with Saysh. So again, I'll make sure to link that video below, but I would just love to give a big shout out to the entire team. And I'll be sure to list all of their names here, because it takes a major team to roll out something like this, to roll out any sneaker. But in the sneaker industry, I think a lot of people behind the scenes are never given the credit or the respect. So that's why I think the inner tag on the inside of the tongue is something that I would love to see done more. Not only for the flowers to be given to designers, the design team itself, but also for young adults to know there are places for you within the sneaker industry. It's not just based on you being the lead designer or a face that everyone knows and sees. No, to understand that you can add so much value, so much you can bring to the table when it comes to the rollout or the execution of a sneaker it's special. I think it's critical. I think it's something that's missing. So hopefully this is something we see more, where everybody that is on the team, or at least plays a major part in the rollout, they're given their flowers, and you never know what young child that could inspire. I mean, let's take Natalie, for example. Do a lot of you even know she designed Tracy McGrady's first ever signature sneaker? You probably didn't know that. She was fresh and young out of design school, and you know, this task was thrown on her because Tracy McGrady came onto the scene in the NBA and he popped, so much so that they had to rush out his first signature sneaker. She was part of that. But the unfortunate part, and it's a story that is told too often, we don't know that, right? Was that out? Did people know that Natalie Candrian was part of this? No. And so more women need to truly just not be left in the dark when we play such a critical role in the execution of a lot. So that's how I feel when it comes to giving flowers, giving respect to anyone on the team. And again, Allyson got that right from the start. Now, Tiffany Beers, we all know Tiffany, and I think it's amazing that she stated she holds the Saysh One at the same level, the same high regard as she does Yeezys that she's worked on, Mars Yard that she's worked on, the Nike Mag that she's worked on. That should let you know how special of a project, how special this is. And she calls it our brand, right? Because it's by women for women. And she actually sourced some very important, you know, engineers just in terms of the spikes as well. So for performance of Allyson's running sneakers, because again, she ran in her own spike, her own pair at the Olympics. And we all know what happened there. The woman won more medals, the most decorated. Doesn't matter, man, woman, doesn't matter. Most decorated for the U.S. Olympic team in terms of track and field. And that's something that I was so grateful to witness. And Allyson, your greatness just transcends. Like, it really does. It transcends. And I know that you do this for Cammie and you do this for other women that are working to provide, execute, and just win on all form, you know, in all ways, so that their children can see it's possible. Especially our young Black girls can see that it's possible. So now that I've gone off on this this tangent of how excited I am about the brand, let's actually go over sizing, comfort, and how you can style this pretty versatile pair. For size reference, I picked my size based on the actual measurements. So 24.5 centimeters is why I chose an 8. I also prefer a little room in the toe box. If you prefer a tighter fit, go true to size based on the size you select in most other models. Again, these are in women's sizing, so keep that in mind. Men, if you would like to purchase the Saysh One, simply size up 1.5. For comfort, I tried on a few sneakers in my closet to really get a feel of how this compares to something already on the market. And for me, the Flyknit Racer, if you remember that shoe, this is very reminiscent in feel on foot to me of the Flyknit Racer, which is a shoe you could wear all day. It's lightweight, it's comfortable, and the sleek design, I believe, allows you to style it in a number of ways. No, I'm not the biggest fan of summer. However, you can still get off quite a few looks as long as you're able to stay cool inside or in the AC. So here we have a fit definitely for the ladies. Sorry guys, but I'm wearing a Hollister lightweight knit short sleeve sweater. It's actually from the men's department. It's a size extra large. I picked this up recently this summer. And then we just have on a pair of light gray biker shorts and the Fear of God Essentials jacket. I love the sleek design and look of the actual Saysh One, and I think it pairs well with this for more of a summery look. For the second look here, again, the design, the flow of the Saysh One, I think it's also toned down enough where you can get away wearing this in the office with a more business casual look. So again, both pieces are from H&M. We have the H&M blouse in white. I purchased it a little bit larger, so it did have a looser fit. And then just a pair of ankle length slacks. Again, H&M is a great place to find a lot of business casual pieces at a great price. For the third look here now, Allyson is a fan of Fear of God Essentials as well, so I had to make sure. our shared passion and connection made its way into the look here. So we have the Essentials hoodie on, and then again, all-time favorite black Taylor N17 cargos in the olive colorway with the Saysh One. And finally, thank you to Allyson and Ken for sending over these pieces. So these are actually from her brand new released line with Athleta. So we have the Allyson Felix tank and the shorts. Now, I absolutely love both pieces. They are made specifically for the gym. There are so many little details integrated into the pieces themselves. Great for the gym. Now again, the Saysh One is a lifestyle shoe, but if you chose to wear this for maybe some lighter lifting, or maybe you're only doing upper body, I don't see an issue with that at all. But again, I'm a big fan of the Saysh One, but also the brand new pieces from her line with Athleta that recently released. So ladies, I'd say give these a look on the website. I'm wearing a medium in the shorts and then a small in the tank. And these are meant to function extremely well in the gym. I love the spring back, the elasticity in the tank, but then also the compression in the shorts. It's not so tight that it's uncomfortable. So again, here are 4 looks for the Saysh One. You guys already know, please sound off in the comments which outfit was your favorite, and there are so many styles you can integrate for this pair, so just keep that in mind. They're already working on a Saysh 2, so just know this is not it. It's not a one-hit wonder. They're working on the Saysh 2. I can't wait to see what they come up with. And again, they also have a full Saysh community you can join, and I know that will evolve into something special and resourceful as well, so I'll be sure to put that link below. But in terms of who you're supporting and what you're supporting, we have to remember that we yell and scream and we're loud that yes, more black businesses should be supported, and yes, we should support more athletes, especially athletes that are branching into ownership. You have to do that with your dollars, not just tweeting, you know, not just posting and resharing on social media. No, do that with your dollars by actually buying the sneaker. And you may not even buy it for yourself, but I think this is a great entry-level sneaker, maybe for that woman in your life, you know, mom, grandma, aunt, sister, doesn't matter, who maybe isn't a full-blown sneakerhead. She really isn't into the game like that. This is great to ease her into it. Because again, I said it has that subtle appeal where you could still wear this in a business casual setting, or maybe just in a more laid back fashion depending on her style. There's something for everyone to do, I think, when it comes to Saysh, to contribute and support. So it may be you just resharing, reposting, commenting, encouraging, but Natalie, Tiffany, Wes, Allyson, Ken, Bernice, there are so many people that went into the creation of this brand, this company, and what it's doing and what it intends to do. From making sure that women, moms, as they were competing, overseas in Tokyo for the Olympics, she ensured that they, had a resource and a fund for health, for childcare while over there. That's monumental. I didn't really see anyone else doing that, and those are the things we need to applaud more. So again, so happy to support you, Allyson. I can't wait to see what you do next. I know Cammie's proud, I know Ken is proud, and just know we are all behind you. So as always, act your age, not your shoe size. Peace out.